Tyson admits he derailed his own train and squandered some talent, but is adamant that he burned his initials deeply into the fabric of the fight game through the sheer force of his abilities and without the benefit of an image maker.
I didn't have no gold medal. I wasn't in the Olympics. And, you know what I mean? I pretty much saved this sport, you know what I mean? Well, what is it that I got to look forward to? I'm just looking forward to winning. My main objective is just to win. I don't care if no one thinks about my career or anything, you know what I mean? Like I say, you know, I was fortunate enough to save this fraternity when it was in the down drums. And I'm just happy to be a part of that and do that. And very few people could say they do that. There was Muhammad Ali and then there was me. And that's the reality.
But even his allies say Tyson may have been guilty of believing all the legendary things that were said about him.
After a while, when you go so far and go in, and then you think you don't have to do certain things and certain things, you know, occur, and then all of a sudden, sometimes you need a wake-up call. So we got a wake-up call.
And so when you read the press clippings and the great statements of how you're invincible and what you have done, it's a Troy horse. You know what I mean? And if you fall asleep, you know, time will pass you by.
Now on the brink of his 31st birthday, Mike Tyson knows he must win by putting into play the gifts that made him great. And that includes a mindset bent only on victory.
Being a warrior, you have to think nothing but the art of war. Do nighttime, daytime, sleep, nothing but the art of war. Because by those skills alone, it takes men of lower circumstances and put them in a position of kingship. And just on the other hand, when you neglect those desires and will, it takes the greatest person and bring them down and be stripped of everything they ever had.
Whether Mike Tyson can restore his legendary reputation is open to debate at this hour. But it appears he won't lose for lack of effort because the armor is on and the gun looks loaded.
The build-up for Holyfield-Tyson 2 began as soon as the first fight ended. Boxing fans won't forget that day last November when Tyson got tamed.
Sometimes you need a wake-up call. So we got a wake-up call.
The rematch, billed as revenge, for Mike Tyson anyway, also stands to be the richest fight ever. Tyson, the challenger, to get $40 million, the defender nearly $47 million. As usual, both claim the championship belt will be theirs.
Cannot lose this fight.
Well, I don't see no way I can, and I don't think no one, if they can see the way, they would be wrong. But I will win.
I'm not a spring chicken to this kind of ordeal, but I'm just looking forward to the fight.
Put together in today's weigh-in, and both fighters fell silent. Tyson let his figure do the talking, weighing in 1.8 kilograms lighter compared to the last fight. Holyfield 1.4 heavier, both at 98 kilograms. The question is, can Tyson fell Holyfield and become the fourth boxer ever to regain the title from the man who took it from him? He's quick to tell us just how good he is.
Mitch Halpern, who refereed last November's title fight, pulled out of Saturday's rematch. The decision came just hours after the Nevada State Athletic Commission voted 4-1 to reject Tyson's protest. The Tyson camp didn't think it fair to have the same guy working back-to-back title fights. So they get their wish as veteran Mills Lane steps into the picture while Halpern stays home.
We don't care who it is. You can bring King Kong in here to referee. We ain't asking about that, and we're not condemnation or trying to hurt anyone. All we saying is that Nevada stood up to be what it's promised to be, a fair state, a fair commission, and thank God for that.
Love him, my love for Allah is in my heart.
Holyfield said the night he stunned the world and beat Tyson, he prayed in his dressing room, prayed in his corner, and prayed in the ring during the fight. But does God really have a rooting interest on fight night?
Oh, no. I believe he loves Christians, atheists, everyone. You know what I mean? Because as we say, God is the most forgiving God.
It's nothing that I ever go out and tell people, you have to be a Christian. Only thing I do is just tell them how I am. If they like me and they like what's going on, then they'll want to know.
Holyfield agreed he is never satisfied as a fighter, but he is content.
Well, it's one of the things that in life people tend to think that if a person is angry and a person is happy, they think the person that's angry is a lot stronger than the person that's happy, and which is the wrong way. A person angry is on the verge of quitting.
And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world,
The time left before Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield step back into the ring is but a few hours. This the follow-up to what critics are calling the fight of the decade.
He's the winner by way of technical knockout in a stunning upset.
I never dreamed he was that good of a fighter.
The man who was supposed to be dead won the fight and shocked the world.
The new WBA heavyweight champion of the world.
We have seen the sound and the fury. The sound is still reverberating around the world.
Evander, the real deal, Holyfield.
When I come to fight, I bring everything with me.
My belief and theory in life is to destroy or be destroyed. And I'm looking forward to destroy.
And I don't look for the Tyson that I fought. I realize that I will have to be better, and I will be better.
I just lost to the better man that particular night. I'm going to win the title for a third time. We had a bad night, but I'm the best fighter in the world.
In their first bout, Holyfield surprised everybody but himself with his willingness to go toe-to-toe with Tyson.
Evander Holyfield is letting it all hang out. They continue the battle after the bell.
He had no fear of Tyson, which allowed him to follow a game plan and outshine his rival in every facet.
Oh, a straight right combination by Holyfield. Holyfield looking to air it out.
Holyfield's unloading and he's taking a shot. He's going for it.
Oh, Tyson's in trouble. Holyfield smothers Tyson. Looking to put Tyson down and end the fight. Tyson in dire trouble.
They had a bad day at the office. I don't get emotionally affected by it. I lost and my life is miserable and it's over and I don't sweat about it and then we just take care of it next time.
For nearly 5 months, both fighters have been training after Tyson cut his eye sparring and postponed the fight.
We're here to work and know this is a job and we're not here to play. I know I'm for a tough fight. I'm just gonna try to take this very serious this time.
Evander Holyfield is deeply religious, and his camp, like himself, exudes an air of dignity and confidence.
I truly believe that Mike probably can beat everybody except me. And the reason why Mike cannot beat me is because of what I believe in, and that's enough to get me through all the things that he may do.
It was obvious that Tyson had no game plan in the first bout, and one of the big changes he's made is in his corner, bringing in Richie Giacchetti, the man who picked him up off his feet when he lost to Buster Douglas.
I know Mike can punch. I mean, the world knows he can punch. Am I going to work on the punch? I'm working on other things.
Work off the jab. Keep to your game plan. Quit looking for one goddamn punch.
It's nobody's business, but, you know, the night of the fight, and the public will see, and we'll regain our title. And so now the case is closed.
I'm aware of what I'm getting myself into. I know what I have to do to prepare.
The rematch is expected to generate over $160 million, making it one of the most lucrative sporting events in history. Most of that coming from pay TV sales. They recruited the services of director Spike Lee, who added a calming touch to a tense build-up.
Chances are you watch Holyfield and Tyson perform all your favorite hits Saturday, June 28th, live on pay-per-view.
People felt that Mike the greatest fighter they ever lived. There's nothing wrong with that. He was until he fought Evander Holyfield.
You know what I mean? But I don't have to like him or anything. I'm always respect him.